of this impasse created by man himself? All of us, and particularly those who are responsible for the attitude of the US and the USSR, should realize that we may have vanquished an external enemy, but have been incapable of getting rid of the mentality created by war. It is impossible to achieve peace as long as every single action is taken with a possible future conflict in view.
This is the formula which summarized Einstein's theory of relativity, a theory which gained him a Nobel Prize. Einstein took mass, or the atomic weight of a substance, and the speed of light, which is constant, and expressed their relation to energy in a simple equation. E equals mc squared.
The key to the atom's secrets was first given to the world in 1905. When the genius Albert Einstein defined the relation between all matter and energy and evolved his revolutionary theory of special relativity. Then, encouraged by their successful progress, Szilard discussed with Dr. Einstein in the summer of 1939 the results of their findings and stressed the urgent need for action by the U.S. government. Conscious of the disaster which would inevitably follow if Nazi Germany should be the first to succeed in releasing atomic energy, Dr. Einstein decided to write a personal letter to the president. From Princeton, New Jersey, the Emergency Committee of Atomic Scientists, headed by Dr. Einstein, has issued an urgent appeal for funds with which to educate the public.
We scientists who released this immense power have overwhelming responsibility in this world life and death struggle to harness atom. We ask your help in this fateful moment as sign that we scientists do not stand alone.
I agree.
And scientists such as Albert Einstein, these years see the fullest flowering of German art and science in generations.
I am glad that you have me given the opportunity of expressing to you here my deep sense of gratitude as a man, as a good European, and as a Jew. It cannot be my task today to act as judge of the conduct of a nation which for many years has considered me as her own. We are concerned not merely with the technical problem of securing and maintaining peace, but also with the important task of education and enlightenment. Without such freedom, there would have been no Shakespeare, no Goethe, no Newton, no Faraday, no Pasteur, and no Lister.
Dr. Albert Einstein spoke to us.
The hydrogen bomb appears on the public horizon as a probably attainable goal. Its accelerated development has been solemnly proclaimed by the President.
if successful, radioactive poisoning of the atmosphere, and hence annihilation of any life on Earth has been brought within the range of technical possibilities.
Finding it, one man would shatter most of the existing theory about matter and motion. Albert Einstein, with his theory of relativity, used time to build a new body of universal law. He enabled man to embark at last on the total adventure.
At Princeton, New Jersey, Ben-Gurion met with Dr. Albert Einstein. Ben-Gurion, recently voted back into office in Israel, forecast peace in the Near East despite border clashes.
If language is to lead at all to understanding, there must be rules concerning the relations between the signs on the one hand, and on the other hand, there must be a stable correspondence between signs and impressions. When language becomes thus partially independent from the background of impressions, a greater inner coherence is gained. Only at this further development, where frequent use is made of so-called abstract concepts, language becomes an instrument of reasoning in the true sense of the word. But it is also this development which turns language into a dangerous source of error and deception. What is it that brings about such an intimate connection between language and thinking? Is there no thinking without the use of language? Has not every one of us struggled for words, although the connection between things was already clear? What distinguishes the language of science from language as we ordinarily understand the world? How is it that scientific language is international? What science strives for is an utmost preciseness and clarity of concepts as regards their mutual relation and their correspondence to sensory data. Their system of concepts has served as a guide in the bewildering chaos of perceptions so that we learn to grasp general truths from particular observation. Whatever this tool in the hand of man will produce depends entirely on the nature of the goals alive in this mankind. Once these goals exist, the scientific method furnishes means to realize them. Yet it cannot furnish the very goal. The scientific method itself would not have led anywhere. It would not even have been born without a passionate striving for clear understanding. Perfections of means and confusion of goals seem, in my opinion, to characterize our age.